Rise and shine, family. Today is another beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's bright today, and I got another little saying, I guess. And today, bro, is how your weaknesses can also be your greatest strengths. It's like anytime I do this, it's always get windy out. You know what I'm saying? To try to but we in nature, right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to sit outside, get the sunlight, let it be on you, get some vitamin D, feel good, and take care of yourself. So, man, last time I did one of these videos, I ain't had no haircut. That's why I had the hoodie on and everything. But for me, take care of yourself is making you gonna feel better regardless, no matter the situation. But let's really start diving into how your weaknesses can be your greatest strengths. So, usually when somebody has trauma or any type of pain, we always tend to hold all our pain in and not try to tell the world what we are going through. But back in the day, I had made a message saying that imagine you are like a water bottle, right? And in the water bottle, it's like a little tad bit of water, right? And the water is a representation of your pain. And let's say you just you don't ever acknowledge your pain, you just keep pouring more water in the bottle. Sooner or later, that bottle is gonna get full to the point it may burst. If y'all get what I'm saying. And the main thing to say is that, no matter what you go through in life, it's not always good just to hold it all in. Sometimes just saying it or saying it to somebody else may bring you more clarity, or it may give you just another perception of things, because holding our pain in doesn't make us strong, especially as men. As men, we have to learn to control our emotions and how to turn that energy into something positive. Because if we let negative energy fuel us, that means we're also bringing out more negativity to the world, and that's not something we should be doing. We should be wanting to change the way we start seeing things, change the way we are representing ourselves. Because think about it, I'm sorry, I don't have a kid or anything, but this is how I'm thinking. I'm like, if my kid is going through pain, as a man, I'm gonna have to teach my kid, daughter, whatever it is, you feel me? Exactly how to figure it out, how to control these emotions, how to immerse yourself and know why you are feeling like this. Because a lot of times we feel pain, we feel alone, we feel like everything is going wrong, we feel like our life just cannot ever go right. And sometimes there's a visual representation of your pain, sometimes it's just more mental. For me, honestly, it was physical and mental. And there's nothing I can change. You feel me? It's life. God, universe put me in this exact position in my exact situation for a reason. Because it all has only made me stronger. Your will for resistance has only grown stronger throughout the years of you just dealing with whatever you're going through. Yes, it may be for right now, but something I used to always tell myself is that pain is only a mere second compared to happiness. So why are you putting yourself in this situation, making yourself feel terrible about yourself, when in reality, if nobody ever told you this, or you never even seen that, you will never even think of yourself like that. You're giving yourself a definition for happiness, and the definition for your happiness can be flawed. It may be something that isn't definite. It may be something that is more stagnant. So that once you get there, where can I go? Oh, this is what I was waiting for? Huh? You feel me? It's not what you was waiting for. It's what you're achieving and striving for, whatever your purpose is. Trying to have your weakness turn into strength is one of the hardest battles you are gonna have to go through, because it's something you have to face. Nobody else can do it for you. You are the only one that's gonna have to face it one day, and that no matter what, it's never going away. No matter how much you try to hide it, no matter how much you try to fight it, that thing ain't never going away from your mind. It's gonna stay with you for the rest of your life if you let it. And I'm just telling you to say this, that bro, you are strong and you can get through it. Trust me. And that when we are young, how we see everything and how we perceive everybody viewing us is very different versus when we get older. As we get older and we realize that most of the world doesn't care about us, we started caring less about how somebody view us. But social media has turned our brain to really thinking that like, okay, it really matter how I look, how I got fit this exact archetype of what it means to be this person, or what it means to be a fashion model, or what it means to be an entrepreneur. There's no set definition for anything, bro. That is because social media has programmed your mind to be like that. Be you. Be whoever you want to be. Cultivate yourself into who you see yourself as. Like, if you got to this point, get a sheet of paper and write down who do you want to be in 6 months. I want to see your weight. I want to see your how like, do you have any habits? Are you smoking? Do you do any drugs? What type of business are you trying to work on? What type of people do you want to be surrounded by? What is that avatar of the person that you want to be? Nobody else. You. You feel me? Who do you want to be in 6 months? And I'm gonna say, oh, bro, like 6 months is not quick long enough, bro. I can't get to that. You saying you can't get to that in 6 months and you weak? Yeah, I said it. You're weak because you don't trust yourself. You don't believe in yourself. How can I help you if you don't believe in yourself, bro? The number one rule: you can never help somebody that don't want to be helped. So let me say this again. Write down who do you want to be in 6 months. And if you really want to change your life, you're going to dedicate every single day to get into that person. You're going to dedicate every single day to saying, bro, I got to get like that. Because at the end of the day, it what makes you happy, not the next man, not your female. What makes you happy. Because even going towards relationships, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we let our weaknesses pick. Okay, well, let me rephrase this for people. Okay, sometimes our weaknesses is spread so much out in the world that we also attract people that are also weak just like us. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Everybody go through their own journey. Everybody got to learn things, right? But one thing I always said, even as a kid, was that what I had to learn for real is that you can't love somebody for real if you don't know how to love yourself. And that's literally one of the most important things. Now, there can be some people that, for me, be there through the person through the whole journey as they're trying to improve themselves and, you know what I'm saying, get better. But again, they have to want to get better. You have to want to be better. You have to want to put yourself in a better situation, because nobody can help somebody that don't want to be helped, and nobody can really love somebody that don't love themselves. Because if you don't even love yourself, how can you love me? Because you are destroying yourself just for me? No, bro. I want us to both be successful. I want us both to grow. I want the whole world to grow along with me. I don't want you to sacrifice yourself just for me. No. I want you to build with me. I want you to say, like, we can do this. It's not only me in this. We are family. I mean, we are humanity. We are a family. But the more we try to separate ourselves through wealth, through trauma, through conflict, through segregation, through racism, through stereotypes, to color, all these things we did to separate ourselves, now it's through social media. And that's the weakness that we have to dissolve, because we are humanity. Forget all this other shit. Me and you, bro, we can do anything. We just require each other. Like, it's crazy to say, like, think about back in the day. This is gonna be a little bit more red pill talk. Sorry for a little bit, but think about back in the day when it was life or death to get food, right? And as a man, you're stronger, you got more testosterone, and you're more capable of going hunting, right? Now, in your current state, in your current position, if the world changed to life or death, where you gotta go get food, you gotta go get money, whatever case may be, are you willing to do whatever it takes to keep your family alive? Are you willing to do all the hardships to keep your family alive? Are you willing to know the necessities needed so that not only you can keep your family alive, but you can also keep your family thriving even when you're not here? Because that's really the point of this, bro. Like, I feel like the point of us even being here is to not go extinct, to have your gene live on longer. But like, it's in human nature, or just in nature itself, the weak will not be here long. But I feel like how the world has gotten, this is really kind of crazy, but if y'all don't like, we have gotten weak, and that's the truth. Like we had so much trauma, and not even as a black man I'm saying this, but we had so much trauma on us for so long that it is instilled into our brain, and they gave us what we wanted, they didn't give us what we needed. And I ain't gonna say too much, people who know what I mean. They gave us what we wanted, but they didn't give us what we needed. And you can say, oh, but the thing is, if you live in America, you're blessed. And I'm gonna say it like this: we live in a country that allows you to get what you need if you really want it. But it's also corrupt because they want to make sure you don't get what you need. They want to make sure you get all these distractions to not focus on what you really want. They make sure to have this video not really go out there to the mainstream of people to make sure you don't get what you want. So it's like, I'm being honest, it's easy for people talking about negativity to spread around the internet because that's exactly what they want. It's harder for a person with a voice and trying to actually better civilization to speak out because it's not what they want. And the truth is though, not everybody is meant to be a leader. Not everybody is meant to do revolutionary change. Not everybody is meant to be this big person. We actually do need regular workers in society to even thrive. And that's the truth. And that once you come to that understanding, now you really can come to about your life and what you want. Do you really want to be this big change? Do you really want to have that? Do you really want this big change? Do you really want to thrive? Do you really want to take on the toll of being a leader? Because if you don't, bro, I'm going to say this to you. There's nothing wrong just living the ordinary life. It's only if you want it. But tell yourself this. If everything in your life is going wrong, there's only one solution for you to do.